Welcome in, everybody. It's the Coach Matthew Mitchell Show. I'm your host, Coach Matthew Mitchell. So wonderful of you to join us this week. It is January 8th, 2025. We have already experienced our first week of the new year. And I am happy that you joined us, and I am praying that your year is off to a good start. And we want to be a part of your world in 2025. We want you to benefit from the winning tools. We're broadcasting from the world headquarters in Lexington, Kentucky of the winning tools. And we want to be part of your leadership journey, your personal growth journey in 2025. And there are so many ways that you can get involved with us and we can get involved with you. CoachMatthewMitchell.com. We released a USA Today bestseller, Ready to Win, back in 2024, at the end of 2024. So thank you so much for people who supported that. And we are out helping people. It's Ready to Win, how great leaders succeed through preparation. And what would it look like if you and your team were the most prepared team in your industry? Think about what that would look like. And if you had confidence that your team, you as the leader, you as a team member, you as a supervisor, a director, a manager, whatever your role is, and whoever you're leading, what if you had the confidence that they had the tools to put in place where they could show up fully prepared at the highest level each and every day? What would that do for your business? What would that do for your productivity? What would that do for your accomplishment? What would that do for your satisfaction? And so we are doing Ready to Win workshops all over the country in 2025. You can find us there at CoachMatthewMitchell.com. Would love to be your keynote speaker for your company, your off-site retreat, your event, whatever you have going. If you'd like a fun, humor, but very substantive content where your audience will leave inspired, but also equipped to move forward in life, we'd love to serve you in that manner. And then please find us at CoachMatthewMitchell.com if you'd like to join our mastermind. We have some fantastic people who are on a quest for personal growth and professional development. And that's what we'll take you through, a 12-month program. It's called Winning Tools 365, our mastermind. We're going to have some in-person time together in Lexington, Kentucky, beautiful Lexington, Kentucky, at some of the best times of the year. But also we're going to get together every month with content that's going to help you move forward, help you grow, help you improve. And when your leadership is strengthened, your productivity is going to improve. That's going to improve. Your productivity is going to add to your success in all ways, your financial success, your professional development success. But I'm telling you, excellence is its own reward. We write about this in Ready to Win. Pursuing a life and inhabiting a world of excellence is so rewarding. And you are going to find the formula to unlock your leadership potential when you join our mastermind for 2025, Winning Tools 365. You find all of that at CoachMatthewMitchell.com. And we want to make a big difference in your life and your leadership in 2025. Today's message is very simple. We are 8 days into the new year. And we talked about it last week. We talked about our 20-day habit builder, our Ready to Win challenge. And you still have time to engage and join us. We kicked off, the initial kickoff was this past Monday, January the 6th, but there's no perfect day. There's no wrong day. There's no right day. Today, every day is the right day to start the 20-day habit builder. And instead of trying to be perfect here in January and all 31 days being the masterpiece, we have broken this down for you, the 20-day habit builder. We have broken this down in a manner that you can approach this and you have the time to invest in yourself. And it's not the quantity of time, it's the quality of time, and it's the consistency of time. And so we're taking 20 business days out of your life where you can build these habits in 5 key areas. Check that out. We'll again, like last week, we'll give you a link in the show notes where you can go and you can engage in this 20-day habit builder. But this is what I want to give you today on January the 8th. It's very simple. I want you to stay encouraged. I don't care what's happened in the first 7 days. I don't care if you made some big plans and you're already off track or you're feeling bad because you didn't make plans. I want you to be encouraged. What is encouragement? Encouragement is simply this. It's words or behaviors that give us confidence that we can do something. Words or our behavior that gives us confidence to do something. I want you to think about a time in your life when you have entered into something important or something of significance and you lacked confidence. That is not a good feeling. I have said this many times on the podcast, and I shared it with my team over and over. I was not a prepared student in my undergraduate years in college, and I would enter important exams or projects, and I would not have spent the time that I needed to. I was unprepared, ill-prepared, not prepared, whatever, however you want to characterize it. And I can still remember, it's been so many years. I know I don't sound it or look like it, but it's been many years since I was on a college campus. I know I could show up today and you would think I belonged on that college, in that college campus. Probably, I probably moved past freshman year, but I could probably show up as anywhere between sophomore and 6th year senior. I was a 6th year senior. It took me 6 years to get out of school, but I could show up today. I know it doesn't. I understand, but I want you to know this. It's been so long since I was a student, but I can still remember the pain and anxiety that I felt, and it was all self-inflicted. But I was not prepared. I didn't spend time. And I just skated through and barely got by, and I just have a college degree, and I have no accomplishment really other than just getting the piece of paper. And it's one of the things that really fueled my desire once I sort of got my life together, once my brain fully formed, and I woke up and vowed I was going to do something in my life. I was able to look back on my younger life. I was able to look back on that experience. So much opportunity wasted that I vowed to let to help that fuel me as I tried to develop initially high school basketball players, high school students, high school football players, coached really everything in high school, but then transitioned to the college basketball, women's college basketball. Was fortunate enough to eventually coach for 15 years as a head coach in Division I college basketball, and I vowed to use those experiences as fuel to show them and to try to connect them to the feeling of ill-preparedness, unpreparedness, and that feeling when you have no confidence because you're not prepared. There's not much like it. And then flip that to when you've gone in to something of import, whether it be a presentation that you're going to give at work, whether it's to close a sale that's important, complete a project. And you entered that with total confidence because you knew you were prepared. You had a grasp of the material. You were competent. You were experienced, and you'd earned that. You had earned that confidence through your preparation. That is a feeling that you want to feel again and again. And so, encouragement, words or behavior that give us confidence to do something. And so, I want to give you 3 words and 3 behaviors this week that will help you encourage yourself or encourage others or receive encouragement from someone. Because sometimes when we are down and we lack confidence, it's great to go get around the right kind of people who will encourage us. So let's jump in here, first of all, with 3 words of encouragement. The words are this: believe, have, will. Think about this. These are 3 words of encouragement: believe, have, will. Let's start with believe. One way for you to encourage yourself, and this is an incredible skill. This is another word for positive self talk, but I call it encouraging talk. I call it encouraging myself, because how often does it happen to you? I know it happens to me still, and I am a very experienced, high level, accomplished leader. I have a track record. You can look it up. And I am not boasting or bragging. I am just speaking the truth. I am at a high level of leadership. And even I struggle with negative self talk, with not believing in myself. And so I've learned how to turn that around without anyone else. I've learned to say, I believe in my ability. I have certain talents. You have certain talents. I think it's important that we work in areas where we have enough talent to rise to the top. I think it's important also to love what you do. And I think a lot of times when we're talented, it helps us love what we do. I know I was around some talented athletes that didn't necessarily love basketball, but they knew it was a vehicle that could help them get somewhere and tap into something they love more. But we all have talents, and I just want you to know this. It's important to say to yourself that you believe in your ability. And how does that show up? Because one way that you've proven your talent is the position you're in. If you've been in your position for any period of time, you obviously have enough talent. And this is an important word throughout all of these words. Is another important word is enough. So I don't have the most gifts. I don't have the most talent. I don't have the most success in the leadership coaching world right now, but I have enough talent. And I need to believe in that. And we need to tell ourselves, I believe in my ability. All right? And if you don't believe in your ability, I'm going to help you with that here in just a minute. But we have a knack, so many of us have a knack for underselling ourselves to ourselves. I hope that makes sense. But what I'm trying to say there is that we so many times will sell ourselves short and let that inner critic try to protect us from really laying it all out on the line and really seeing our talent in the proper light. So the first word, believe. I believe in my ability. The second word, have. I have the competence to get this job done. I have the expertise to get this job done. I have the experience. The word have, you are acknowledging your track record. So if you have come up against a really difficult challenge, it's a tough sale. It's a sale you need to make, but it's just really difficult. You're having a hard time closing it. going back and examining a similar situation and seeing where your experience has led you to this point and taking ownership of your experience and acknowledging your experience. I have the experience. I have the expertise. I have the competency. Telling and acknowledging to yourself and not telling yourself the lie of the inner critic saying, you can't get this done. There's no way I'll get this done. It's such a waste of energy to talk to yourself that way. You have the experience. That's another encouraging word. I can encourage myself with the word have. And the third encouraging word, will. I will take action. Now, this is the best of all of these words, and this is the word that any of us can use. I will take action. Because check this out. Let's say that you don't believe in your talent and you don't believe in your ability. Well, I will take action, and I will, at the very least, I'll go and talk to someone and get around someone who has that talent or who has seen and identified my talent. The person who got you into this position, who gave you the opportunity, I will take action, and I'll go back to them and I'll ask this question. Can you remind me why you hired me for this position? Will you remind me why I am in this position and what you saw in me? So that would be for me, if I started to doubt my talent or my ability, I could take action. I will take action. I could go back to Mickey DeMoss, who changed my life, who convinced Pat Summitt to hire me at the University of Tennessee, who gave me my first opportunity as a top assistant at Kentucky, and who recognized my talent and saw it before I really did. I couldn't believe it. When I got hired at the University of Tennessee, I really thought, and it's maybe true, maybe not, but this is the way I thought. I thought there was 10,000 people that could have done that job. They could have hired 10,000 people before they hired me. But you see, Mickey saw that talent. So if I start doubting that and I don't believe my talent, I can use this to encourage myself. I will take action. I will go back to the source and I will ask, what did you see in me? If we've gotten so down in the dumps and if we've gotten so negative, we can at least use this encouraging word, I will take action. Now, let's just say that we're in a good spot and we do believe we can recognize our ability. We stop telling the lies of limiting belief. And so I believe in my ability. I have the experience. Then that's an encouraging word. I will take action. Because if you say you believe in your ability and you have the competency, but you take no action, you're not going to be encouraged. So here's the way that I can also use the word will is if I say I don't have the competency, I don't have the expertise, I don't have the experience, I will take action. I will go increase my competency. I will go increase through education my expertise. I will go learn something. But that I will take action. So it doesn't matter where you are on the top two as far as your talent or your competency. If you will take action and you will say that to yourself, those are encouraging words. Believe, have, will. Those are the words. So now let's look at 3 encouraging behaviors: attitude, attention, action. Display a great attitude. Now, that's going to encourage inside, and that's going to encourage out, no matter where you are. Let's start with a bad attitude, that we have a bad attitude. If we have that, we need to get around someone that has a great attitude. What is that old saying, misery loves company? That's so true. It's so easy to get in with the complainers and to get in with the malcontents and the people who are um, bad attitudes, love to hang around each other and just continue to spiral down. When I have a bad attitude, I need to run towards someone with a good attitude, because that is going to help me. They're going to be able to give me perspective when I'm around somebody, when I'm complaining and I'm negative, and I go to a member of my team and they are encouraging me and they have an attitude of belief and they have a great attitude that convicts me. It's impossible for me not to be impacted by that. So a good attitude also, now let's flip it, that you have a good attitude. That is going to fuel you in a remarkable way. That is going to encourage you. And that's going to give you confidence you can do something. I'm approaching this with a positive attitude. I'm going to get this done. So that works inside, and then that projects out to my team, out to the people that I'm leading. So it is an encouraging behavior to choose a great attitude, display a great attitude, choose a positive attitude. And that's going to be so encouraging to yourself inside and to someone that you're helping lead. And it's going to be able, and if you are suffering from the bad attitude, and go run towards someone who has an overwhelming positive attitude, and it's going to impact you. The second behavior, attention. Pay attention to who you are with. So, as a leader, there were so many times when I was coaching basketball and I would have staff meetings before I learned how to be an active listener. I would not pay attention. I would say, I would act like we were going to have this great collaboration, and I would say, "What do we think about this?" And about halfway through, somebody's talking about something. I'm already formulating my response. I'm not paying attention to what they're saying. I already know what I'm going to do. And that is not an encouraging behavior. But when I pay attention to who I'm with, and I devote my attention and I listen to what they're saying, and I contemplate and I value what they're saying, that is an encouraging behavior. I love it when I'm with someone who I believe is paying attention and valuing what I'm saying. That is so encouraging. If we want to be encouraged and we're down, and we get around someone who's exhibiting this encouraging behavior, they pay attention to us, they thoughtfully listen, they contemplate what they've taken in, and they give a kind and constructive and thoughtful response, that's encouraging. So that's the same thing with us. When we pay attention to who we are with, and we devote that time and we devote that effort, that energy, and we thoughtfully listen and consider and look them in the eye and value what they have to say, that is encouraging behavior. Pay attention to who you are with. And then the final encouraging behavior are people who take action. Just like we were saying, that word of I will, that's an action word. I will take action. I will seek more information. I will spend more time. That's an action word. And action is a behavior. I get so encouraged by people who take action. And I encourage myself when I take action. And I've talked about this on the podcast so many times, and I'll continue to talk about it. When I get mired in the muck of perfection, I get paralyzed. And when I start going through all the scenarios of how I can screw up and how I can mess up and how this isn't going to go right and I don't know how this is ever going to work, and I have that negative, defeating attitude that is fueled by me trying to be perfect, I am paralyzed, no actions taking, and I am discouraged. But when I choose a behavior, an encouraging behavior of taking action, that is encouraging to me, and that is inspiring and encouraging to others. When I am down in the muck and wallowing in self-pity and feeling sorry for myself, and my team is just all around me taking action, getting things done, it is an encouraging behavior. It wakes me up and it's like, come on, man, you are here to lead, and you are here to take action. And so if you are stuck right now in perfection and you are paralyzed by perfection, you need to find someone with the encouraging behavior, and they are an action taker. And you need to go spend a day with them, and you need to go spend some time with them, and you need to help them encourage you and get you to get and make that shift that we talk about in Ready to Win. We talk about shifting from perfection and trading that word and bringing in and shipping that word off to another team and trading and bringing into your team excellence, that pursuit of excellence. And people who inhabit a world of excellence take action. So I don't care what day of the month it is, but just at this time of year, it can be so easy to get discouraged because there's so much talk about the new year and a new belief and a new hope and a new opportunity. And it's funny how sometimes we can just get out of whack this time of year because we don't feel like we're doing enough. We're discouraged. And I'm just here to tell you to stay encouraged and use these tools. Use these 3 words: believe, have, will. 3 behaviors: attitude, attention, action. Use these tools to encourage yourself, to encourage others, or to receive encouragement from someone else. And so I am here to tell you, I want you to accomplish everything that you want here in 2025. It's only going to happen if our mindsets are correct, our actions are on the right path. We're using the winning tools: honesty, hard work, discipline. We're finding the power that successful leaders find and use and have from their preparation. They're ready to win. And this is what we want you to do. So stay encouraged, everybody. It's going to be a great year, but it's up to us. It's our responsibility. Nobody's coming to save us. Nobody's coming to do it for us. We have to do the work. So you stay encouraged. I hope you will let me be a source of encouragement for you. I hope you'll use these tools to move forward. CoachMatthewMitchell.com. We're there for you this year. We can come in and step into your life, step into your business, help you move forward, help you succeed, increase productivity, increase your bottom line, make more money, do more good for people. But at the end of the day, it's that intrinsic value of a life of sustained success, inhabiting excellence. All those other results will come. All those other results will come. And we're just going to be committed to this process week in and week out. Hey, don't forget, it's not too late to join the 20-day Habit Builder, our Ready to Win challenge. We want you to be prepared in 5 key areas. And we want you to thrive in 5 key areas that are going to fuel your production, your productivity, your accomplishment, your achievement. Grab the link, get our free resource, join the challenge, listen to last week's podcast. We break it all down for you there. Send us a message on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We'd love to help you. Any questions on this? Let's stay connected and let's build some great habits. But listen, you stay encouraged and you come back next week and we will keep moving forward in 2025. I'm so glad you came and joined us this week. Stay encouraged, everybody, and we'll see you next time on the Coach Matthew Mitchell Show.